Say it.
The greatest of all time. How happy are you with the victory over Sami Zayn?
Of course I'm happy, but you see Sami Zayn pulling every trick in the book, trying to cheat on me. You see, dropping me on my head, throwing me into the turnbuckles, diving out of the ring on top of me. What's wrong with Sami Zayn? Is he insane? They should call him Sami Insane. I play by the rules. I'm the fan favorite. People appreciate me. They appreciate my influence. They appreciate my desire to teach them the morals, teach them how to live their lives. And another thing is this. Tonight, I'm glad that I was able to take care of Sami Zayn, because now I can sit back and watch my best friend Kevin Owens retain the Universal Championship, the longest running Universal Champion in WWE history, with his best friend at his side. That's me. Okay? So tonight, I gave Sami Zayn what he wants, what he needs, and Kevin Owens is going to give Seth Rollins what he wants and what he needs, because I gave Kevin Owens everything. I gave him the gift of Jericho. Drink it in. Drink it. Drink it.
Welcome to the Full Nelson Press Podcast, episode 45, WWE Clash of Champions 2016 Hangover Edition. I am the creator of thefullnelsonpress.com. My name is Brandon Kirkpatrick. You can find me on Twitter at JohnnyJONNY_Tango. I'm here with the face that complains about the place, Mr. Peter O'Brien. You can find him on Twitter at MVP360. And of course, you can follow the Full Nelson Press on Twitter at TFNP. Pete, are you ready to review WWE Clash of Champions 2016?
I'm so ready.
This is the next morning. We just woke up and just started this, so this is going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm literally I have my work laptop right next to me, just in case.
All right, well, we'll jump right into it. We'll go to the kickoff show, which only had one match in it, which was Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax. I just see this on Reddit earlier. Someone said that a crowd of foxes are called leashes. So it's Alicia Fox. I get it now.
Oh,
so
neat.
You didn't say you didn't learn something from this podcast.
The most interesting thing we've learned about Alicia Fox.
Probably the most interesting thing about this entire show is that right there.
Absolutely.
Fox starts off with some rapid kicks, but it doesn't matter because Jax goes completely Brock Lesnar on this match and just destroys Alicia Fox the entire time. She wins with the Samoan Drop, though. I'm tired of seeing the Samoan Drop.
I'm not, but, the way she does it, how she flips them up and over, and she holds them, that's kind of cooler, but
yeah,
it's better than her big stinky leg drop that she used to do.
That or the ass in the corner.
It's basically like you're Samoan. Okay, you have to do Rikishi's move list, okay?
Yeah, that's it. That's all you get. Unless they give him like that thumb spike thing that Umaga used to do. Just wait for that.
Oh, absolutely. If I see that, I'm done.
All right, let's move on to the actual pay-per-view. The first match
Woo-hoo!
of the night. This is for the Raw Tag Team titles. The New Day defends their titles against the Club. Wow, dude. I really thought the Club was winning this. They as soon as the bell rings, they destroy Big E, then Kofi Kingston, then Xavier Woods, and then they attack Francesca the second.
Yeah, how great would it have been if they would have won that quick?
They should have won it right away. That would have been crazy.
Would have been so good. I liked the match. I thought the match was good from top to bottom.
I really did too. And Francesca got her revenge in the end because she ended up helping out, getting the win for the New Day. But wow, the Club really dominated in this match. It was really enjoyable to see them actually looking like a threat in the tag team division like they should have been in the first place.
Yeah, they should not be doing jokes. They should be all serious. And when they are, they put on an awesome match. It's great.
Yeah.
Way better now.
Right. Even Cole, I think, even mentioned it about how, they did jokes and they're going to just concentrate on being on a mean streak. And I hope that's the case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moving on to the next match. This is for the Cruiserweight title match. We have the CWC 2016 winner, TJ Perkins, defends his title against the Wizard of Oz, the Brian Kendrick.
First of all, he's the man with the plan. Brian Kendrick, that's his song. He comes out and he's like, I'm a man with a plan. That's already me and my buddy's new saying. He was just like, Pete, how'd your fantasy football team do? And I go, dude, I'm a man with a plan. I got a plan.
Speaking of entrance songs, TJ Perkins gets some kind of like
Awesome.
Mega Man entrance. That was really cool.
Great entrance.
I got to see like a post interview of him after his match, and like he did a pretty good promo. I think he's going to fit in really well with the WWE. It's super exciting to see where he's going to go in the company.
This, to me, was the match of the night, except for a couple botches.
I don't know what it was, but there was just this different tone. It wasn't on the CWC level, but it was still a really good match.
There was a different tone. Like,
Yeah.
you're like sitting there and you're like, oh, what are they going to do next? I think they know that they have to keep doing cool things to keep people engaged with them.
I know. They're like super afraid because they even try to do this like feels moment at the end because TJ Perkins wins with that knee bar, which is unbeatable.
Yeah, no, knee bars are the worst.
He taps out everybody in the tournament with it.
Yep.
He ends up just doing like a hug and shaking Kendrick's hand just for Kendrick to just headbutt Perkins and just set that whole thing up, which is going to be awesome. I'm really liking Brian Kendrick being the heel of the Cruiserweight division.
Did you see that double knee, like, backbreaker that completely missed the back and, like,
Oh, yeah.
just kneed him in the dick?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Like, I was like, oh my God.
They should have disqualified him.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, next match is the best of 7. The final match between Sheamus and Cesaro. There's no way this match could end with us having another one.
And it does. The match was good.
Yeah, it started off just like a regular Sheamus and Cesaro match, but as soon as Cesaro hit that 619, it like changed the dynamic of this match.
Yeah, like, it was a good match. Like, it's not saying we hate the matches. It's just saying we've seen it enough.
Right.
Did you see the guy that Sheamus, like, hit on the side to act like he was hurt?
And then none of the officials helped him the entire time. They get up Cesaro and they got up Sheamus, but they just left him there and didn't even acknowledge him.
The camera would, like, look at him and he would, like, be like, oh, there's a camera, I'm hurt. Like, he would act hurt right when the camera, like, looked at him.
He kept peeking up at it.
He looked at the camera with, like, a creepy look and he goes, dude.
I'm a man with a plan.
That part where Cesaro does that suicide dive outside the ring and lands on his head and like skids across the floor on his head.
As the great Rob Dyrdek would say, he just scorpioned. That's what they call, like, when you land and your feet land over your head like that. He calls it a scorpion. I was like, oh my God. It's funny. My phone blew up after that. It was like, so Cesaro's dead.
One of the matches that really didn't have a gimmick to it nor a title to it at all. Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho.
Good match, but could have been on Raw. It shouldn't have been on this card. Not without a bigger stipulation. Like, there was no stipulation to it.
Nothing. They should have at least made this like a number 1 contenders match or something like that, just to give it that theme with Clash of Champions. But yeah, there was really nothing to this other than I like Kevin Owens. I hate Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Jericho wins with a code breaker. I didn't see Sami Zayn winning this one. Good job, Jericho. Next match, the WWE Raw Women's title match. The champ Charlotte versus the hugger Bayley versus the boss Sasha Banks. This is a really good match.
It was really good. I liked it from top to bottom. I thought it was awesome. There's so many spots.
One thing that was weird was that triple drop kick they did.
Yeah. You guys just all high-fived with your feet.
Charlotte completely redeemed herself, I think, in this pay-per-view compared to SummerSlam. She controlled this match. There's a lot of help from Dana Brooke, but this really was Charlotte's match. There was a lot of spots where she was easily taking on Charlotte and Bayley at the same time. It was very impressive. I really liked Charlotte in this match. She really dominated. I was happy to see her win this one, especially when she does that double big boot to Bayley off of bouncing her off the ropes and doing it twice. That was really cool.
Right. That was great. But 2 kicks to the face ends the match.
2 big boots to the face after a long match. I could see it. Also, I kind of thought Bayley was kind of sloppy in this match. I'm sorry. Maybe it was just the night, or maybe it was just because there was too much going on. But I feel like there's a lot of things that both her and Sasha Banks were just like missing on.
Yeah, there was a couple botches. I do say that. But I think Bayley is fine. She'll be fine. But Flair wins. So now what?
Yeah, what's next? What's next for Charlotte?
Does Nia Jax finally, like, come at her?
Oh, wouldn't it be awesome? You know what they'll do, though? No, they're going to make Dana Brooke turn face, and then Dana will be her next competitor, and then it will be Nia Jax.
I guess. I don't know. We'll see. There's no sympathy for Dana Brooke, though, so that would be stupid.
Well, WWE Creative doesn't care about that. They just
care
about, like, what's next, you know? Watch what they did with the Bella Twins. They were heel and faces on the same night most times.
Right? They were like, I don't know. You guys are hated, right? No, I think we're liked. We're going to have you be hated tonight. What?
Next match, the United States title match. Mr. Machka Rusev defends his title against the guy, Roman Reigns. This match started, I think, so slow. It was crawling at sometimes. I don't know. It does pick up, but it just had such a slow start to it.
It sucked. Jeez, did it suck. I am the face that complains about this place, and let me tell you, I hated this match. It was hard to watch because you knew Roman was winning.
Yeah.
And especially when Rusev said, "You can never beat me." WWE, how often are you going to use that? Because you've now used it like 5 times in the past year, and guess what happens? The person wins. Like, why don't you really throw us for a loop and be like, you can never beat me, and ends them? But no, they take the belt off of Rusev, which I think is dumb, give it to Roman Reigns, which is even worse.
What is Rusev's biggest win in the company right now? There is no big win for him. He's taken on John Cena and he's won matches against him, but they were like, oh, he blacked out in the accolade. He never got someone to tap. Just give him a win. Give him a big win against somebody who's in the main event like Roman. I can't take Rusev seriously if he just keeps beating everyone in the mid-card, but as soon as he gets to a main event match, he loses.
Yeah, dumb. Have you noticed the crowds have just been lukewarm?
Yeah, but I think that's both on, like, where they're going and also, like, what we're seeing on television.
Yeah, they started a CM Punk chant, which I was just like, why would you cheer for him?
Right? We should have been chanting 214 is what we should have been chanting.
It was just bleh. It was such a lull.
Yeah, Rusev puts in the accolade, but no, Roman's just Samoan drops his way out of this one. Then spears Rusev for the 1, 2, 3, and he is our now United States champion. This means all 3 Shield members have been WWE and United States champions.
Yep.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for you. Roman, you still suck.
Yeah. Roman's next match, it's probably going to be a rematch against Rusev at whatever the next pay-per-view is for Raw.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell. And it won't even be a good match.
No, well, there probably won't even be a Cell.
No, because no one can get a clean win anymore. The WWE is just too afraid to give it to anyone, unless it's Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, and Bray Wyatt's the only one that gets, like, just screwed.
Yeah, he's the only one who's like, I'll take that clean loss.
Yeah, he's like, I love losing clean. Like, it's so great.
He is the darkest jobber out there.
I am the face of jobbing this place.
All right, man, let's move on to the main event. The WWE Masters of the Universe title, Kevin Owens defends his title against the Architect, Seth Rollins.
This match is great.
This was a good match. I really liked this. It was fun. And I think what made it more fun was just Kevin Owens' banter during this entire match was golden.
Oh, my God, he's so funny. He's so good.
Yeah, and what better way to try to turn Seth face? I think they're turning him face. I think they could have pushed it a little bit more. I think they could have been more dramatic with it. I especially hated the ending of this match, but the overall match leading up to it was fun. And I think Kevin Owens just being Kevin Owens really helped put Rollins over more as the face.
Yeah, the match did not need Jericho at the end.
No.
But I still laughed.
Yeah.
I am his best friend. Can we just talk about the fact that Jericho is killing it?
He is. He is killing it in everything. But I also feel like this ending really showed that WWE is like, let's just use Jericho as a crutch for Kevin Owens. And he doesn't need it.
You let Kevin Owens beat John Cena clean.
Yeah.
And now you can't let him beat Rollins clean? Like, why not?
And this is the same thing with the last pay-per-view with Backlash. You let AJ Styles beat John Cena, but he can't get like a clean win without doing the hit to the nuts on Ambrose. Like, come on, guys. Give us one good clean win on a main event.
The DX suck it. That was great.
He tells the ref, he goes, oh, you're going to disqualify me? And then just says, suck it. That was golden.
My best friend is pinning him. Will you go count it?
Then Jericho puts his foot up on the ropes. It was kind of great, though, that Rollins, even though like he's getting double teamed, he's still able to out wrestle both Kevin Owens and Jericho with just sliding in and out of the ring.
Yeah, I love this match. This match was good, except the end. A lot of the problems with Clash of Champions was the ends to matches.
Yeah.
There was a lot of just like botched finished matches. Like, come on. I mean, at least the Man with the Plan and Mr. Mega Man, they had a sweet match that just won.
Yeah, and then after the match was over, then we got the dirty kind of finish.
What's wrong with that?
Exactly. The ref, he gets bumped, and I couldn't see which ref it was, but he completely just corpses the entire time. He's just dead outside. Stephanie calls in a new ref. The ref comes in just in time for the pop-up powerbomb for the 1-2-3 for Owens to retain, but still nothing from Triple H. There's like an exclusive video on YouTube about Stephanie McMahon going up to a limo, seeing Triple H, they hug it out, and then they get in the car and take off like it was a big plan. But what does this mean? And does this mean the authority's back? Like,
Well, good thing they showed that as an exclusive interview and that didn't, like, during the actual pay-per-view. Because there's a lot of people who are just basically like, well, I'm done. I've watched enough wrestling. I'm done. Now you want me to go and find some exclusive interview? I don't think so.
Right.
Do you think now with the Cruiserweight, do you think we'll see a faction that'll be formed with like a Cruiserweight, a tag team, and like a title, like a champion?
You know, if you really good in the Cruiserweight division is Xavier Woods.
He's too big, isn't he?
Maybe.
Neville's in the Cruiserweight division.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely for sure. I think Bo Dallas is another person that would probably do a lot better in the Cruiserweight division.
Yeah, right. Him and his mom jeans, they can't fit down there.
Whatever.
He's too big.
All right.
Finn Balor could be a contender. Isn't that weird?
But he's too big of a star to be down there.
Yeah, I wish they would have signed Tajiri.
Yeah, that would have been awesome too. You know, never say never.
I know, right? Like Brian Kendrick, that was his last match, remember?
Oh, yeah. You know, he's on full time.
Daniel crying.
You tell him, Pete.
I'm called. That's his new name now. Daniel crying.
Daniel crying. I like it. D-cry.
Oh, here comes D-cry, probably to cry more because he's a big crybaby.
Is that Brian Kendrick? And then just the saddest music you just hear in the background.
He's taking Big Show's spot.
Well, hey, man, what do you want to grade a Clash of Champions?
I'll give it a B- just because of some of the finishes were weird.
Yeah, okay.
It was good. I liked it.
Same here. Same thing, too. Like, great matches, horrible finishes.
D-cry.
All right, Pete, who is your dud of the night?
My dud of the night would have to be probably Bailey.
Okay.
She was probably the sloppiest one in the ring out of everybody. Who's your dud?
My dud is Rusev. Dude, you're the only one to lose your title at Clash of Champions.
Rusev, lose the title.
Rusev Machka.
Perfect. Stud of the night, I gotta go with Charlotte. She was a beast tonight. She really tore it up.
I'm going with, can I do like TJ Perkins and the Man with the Plan?
Yeah, all right. We'll give it to both of them. Which brand won this month? Was it Backlash with SmackDown or Clash of Champions with Raw?
SmackDown had the better twists, but Clash of Champions had the better matches.
Yeah.
I'm going Raw.
That's what I picked too. It was really weird because like Backlash had really good endings, but Clash of Champions had really good matches. If they would have just merged them together, we would have had a decent pay-per-view. Well, hey man, that's it.
Yeah. Isn't it great? These are way shorter now.
Yeah, they're nice little shorter formats.
As the words of my 12th favorite actor, Samuel L. Jackson, would say.
Hold on to your butts.
Okay, no.
Also, movies. We have another movie coming out starring Edge and Lana. Oh, did you see that one?
Oh, it looks good, man. It looks really good. Also, I have not seen too much of it, but I want to know if Lana has her accent or not.
She doesn't.
Oh, really? Oh, that's gonna be so much fun to watch.
Yeah. So, woo.
I wonder if they'll then just like drop the accent. Like sooner or later, they're gonna have to drop this or at least level it out at some point.
No.
I follow her on Instagram because Lana, and she does a bunch of videos, and like you can tell, like she switches in between the accents in between videos a lot. It's super weird.
I know, it's great though. But yeah, man, that was a good show.
Really good show. That's episode 45, WWE Clash of Champions 2016 edition. Anything else you want to add, Pete?
Nope.
All right, suck a butt.
Yeah, I bet.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and like this video.
Leave us a comment. We might even read it on our next show.
And I'll try not to berate you, but no promises.
If you're listening to this on iTunes, please subscribe and leave us a review. You have no idea how much that helps.
I guess Stitchers has a thumbs up button now, so that's a thing.
You can find us on Facebook, Wrestling Amino, Tumblr.
Or just search for the Full Nelson Press on any social media site.
You can also go to thefullnelsonpress.com for all of our past episodes and original WWE art created by yours truly.
Go watch some wrestling.